Testing, testing, one, two, three, and we are actually live. What's up, guys? George the Cloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my live. Big shout out to everyone who has supported me, joined the channel, subscribed, liked, commented. Thank you, especially fans from Brazil of Gabriel, Henrique, and all over the world. I'm very happy to have you. So today we're checking out the highly requested, maybe the most requested video ever in the history of this channel. Hurt, Gabriel Henrique, cover Christina Aguilera. And this was suggested by so many people, guys. I would go on and on, but just a big shout out to Jerson, Murakat, Valeria Lima 9367, Leba Zirich, and she's also joined the channel. Thank you. Andrea Butsky 8697, Anderson Duran 5434. Guys, there's just so many people. Danny, Vera Fordo Sport, and so on and so forth. Even the wonderful Tanya Richardson, TM3FF. So, and many more people. Thank you for requesting this song. I actually didn't it didn't ring a bell to me, so I went back. I just listened to the original, so I have it fresh in my mind, and I don't think I had heard of it before, which is surprising. I think Christina Aguilera got kind of, I don't know, swept under the radar by these other more popular musicians, but I forgot how incredible her voice was. And listening to it, I can already tell this is gonna be so good. Just when I heard her something like I could picture him doing it so well. The entire time I was listening to the original, I was just picturing Gabriel doing it in his version perfectly. I don't know how I was able to visualize it, but I already kind of know what to expect, and it's gonna be epic. So without further ado, get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. And oh, by the way, just quickly, guys, for every artist, every single one that I react to on this channel, I have a playlist, and it'll be at the top right at the end of this video. So maybe if you have a suggestion or comment that you want me to react to one of his songs, check out the playlist first. Maybe I've already seen it, and then go from there. So let's go. Oh, wait a minute, guys. This is a more nostalgic, sadder song. So let's concentrate. Enough with the jokes. I'll leave the jokes for another video.
Seems like it was yesterday when I saw your face. You told me how proud you were, but I walk away. If only I knew what I know today. I'll do hold you in my arms, I'll do take the pain away. Thank you for all you've done, forgive your mistakes. There's nothing I wouldn't do to hear your voice again. Sometimes I wanna call you, but I know you're always there. Oh, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do, and I've hurt myself by hurting you. Some days I feel broken inside, but I wanna me. Sometimes I just wanna hide, 'cause I try a mess. It is so hard to say goodbye with the confidence. Would you tell me I was wrong? Would you help me understand? Are you looking down upon me? Are you proud of who I am? There's nothing I wouldn't do to have just one more chance to look into your eyes and see you looking back. Oh, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I'm just getting to, and I'm hurt myself. Oh, if I'd had just one more day, I would tell me how much that I miss to see you be away. Oh, it's dangerous. It's over the line to try and turn back. I'm terrified, blaming you for everything I'm just getting to, and I've hurt myself by hurting you.
Damn. Ah, it just puts you in like a whole different state, right? A whole mood. Guys, it's hard. It's hard doing reaction videos. It's not easy. It's not all fun and games. You almost have to be like an actor because, say I listen to this song, it's like now I'm kind of feeling nostalgic. I'm thinking about love, relationships, family, about myself, all these feelings. And then maybe I watch something else completely different. Then it's just such a change in mood. Then I go up and down like a roller coaster. Then by the end I'm like, but it's all good. I enjoyed. So first things first, we hit the like, we subscribe. I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. I hurt myself by hurting you. Powerful line. It happens. We can all relate, right? You're with someone you love. It could be a romantic relationship, could be your parents, could be your siblings, your kids, your friends, whatever. You hurt them and you know it's your fault, that you did something wrong. Maybe you shouldn't have said that, or you should have thought about saying things differently. And I'm kind of this is kind of being a therapy for myself, right? Because I have done it, so I'm also guilty. And it's just the worst feeling when you hurt someone because you hurt yourself, right? You don't want to see the people you love suffering, and of course you don't want to see it happening because of you. You want people to be happy around you, comfortable, and you want things to go well. But of course it's not going to be the case at all times, and it happens. It's part of being a human being. We have all these different emotions. We have different ways of communication. The relationship, it's complex. So it's really kind of touching to have a song like this and people doing covers. It brings me back to a more human aspect. Reminds me of my humanity, because I think sometimes we get carried away and we get in this zone of just maybe working. We're stuck in the routine. I'm gonna work, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna watch TV, I'm gonna do. But you have to step back and realize that we are, flesh, bones, and spirit and feelings. And this is one of those songs that kind of brings me back, right? It's like, whoa, okay, I am not indestructible. I'm not a machine. That is the difference between us and AI technology, the internet, the robots, all this technology that's coming out. And at some point in the future, they're gonna overtake, maybe, or it's gonna be half and half. I think it's true. Mostly, what the movies show, there is some reality of that that's going to be in the future. Anyway, I'm getting carried away, but I'm just saying that that's the difference. We can get hurt. We have feelings, and that's good. That's good in a way. What can I say about this cover other than what you've already heard, guys? Of course, it's incredible. Right after hearing the original, I can definitely make sense of how it's so fitting for him, right? So I heard the song and I'm like, yep, it's of course he would do a cover of this. I could picture his voice so well over it, and doing even a better job with the runs, the touches that he put into it, the emotion. He was really concentrated, zoned in, and it's one of those songs that I think you have to really be, like I said, in that mind state that I put myself in, because you can't kind of half sing it. You can't be like, yeah, okay, what's the song, and stand on there and kind of sing it. Nah, you really have to place yourself in that situation, and maybe in your mind remember things or situations that have hurt you and that you have hurt others. That's what I'm saying. Maybe musicians are kind of emotional beings. Artists, I am an artist. Emotional beings, actors. You have to get into that mental state. Really good, really good. Of course, it's a sad song, but I like how he has great variety in the tracks that he uses. Looking back at the playlist here, something beautiful, such a different emotion. Of course, it was more uplifting. Best part, when we were young, feeling good, and this one is one of the more like sadder songs, but that's fine. That's okay. We need that in our lives. And thank you guys for suggesting this. Of course, it was really good, and also to remind me again of Christina Aguilera. I had forgotten about her. I mean, really, I haven't heard anything about that woman in, like, I don't know, 15 years. Is she still putting out music? What's going on with her life? Is she still active? I feel like there's just nothing from her, and it's good to remember the classics such as Hurt. So a very iconic song, I guess, from hers. And I'll keep reacting to Gabriel, Henrique, of course. I have so many more suggestions, guys. This is only the beginning. I'll keep saying it. The channel is just getting started. I have big ideas for the future, and I will continue to make daily reaction videos, 3 or 4 videos per day, because I enjoy it, and also for you guys. It helps me as a distraction for my life, right? We all have personal lives. We have problems, situations, and we all use it as coping mechanisms, right? You guys in your life, you maybe watch the original and you want to watch reactions to distract, for entertainment, and you go to different people, right? Because it's just something to take your mind away of things that are happening in the real world. And I do the same thing. I have my personal life, and then I have the reaction channel, and it's just such an enjoyment for me, because it's like I travel to a different world, completely separated. I'm like, okay, poof, now it's time for music and time for talking to people and talking about things. And that's fine. We can talk about music, we can talk about art, culture, feelings, real life, all that. It's all good. Maybe I'll do a live stream at some point, because I've never done a live stream, and I would like to talk to you guys, type in the chat, have a conversation, and see how it goes. So this video is pretty long. No worries. Hopefully you stayed until the end. If you did, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, join the channel. Guys, just right next to the subscribe, hit join. It's like $3, and you'll be supporting me and doing a good deed. for the month. Thank you. I appreciate it. And at the end, do a flip. Till the next.
Thanks for